Well, here at Edgar Street, Hereford fought back with a 2-2 draw. Man of the match is with me, Ryan McLean. Great turnaround in that game.
Yeah, it was nice to get a point out of it, stop them winning the league. I know it doesn't really mean anything for us, but it's nice to have a say in the league, and I don't think we wanted them to win it, so it's nice to get something against them.
We talk about playing for pride,
Yeah.
2-0 down. How difficult was it to raise yourselves to get back into the match?
Well, the first half wasn't great. I think we knew what they were going to do, but we seemed to struggle against teams like Alfreton, Leamington, teams like that. But well, we just said we got nothing to lose. Go and play football. Everyone just run with it. If you get it, give it inside. Do what you can. Don't just leave it. Like give it all. Give it your all, and we'll see what happens. And I think we were the better side. Deserve to win, really. What
you thrive on is balls through that you can race onto. Now, how close were you to putting
the first
Hereford
one
in front?
I know. I just couldn't get it out of my feet, to be honest. I was trying to turn and get the shot off at the same time, but the keeper came out quite quick, to be fair to him.
And in the second half, everybody seemed to be up for it in the last half an hour, and you put Brackley under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, well, as I said, I think we deserved to win it in the end. I think we defended a lot higher with Jamie and Ben. They were really good second half. Because I think first half, the gaffer was saying they were a bit deep and just letting them turn. The 7 had a lot to say in the first half, but I don't think their strikers did anything. Janai got his goal, but second half, I think Jay was probably our best player.
How much are you, as a squad, are you relishing playing both Brackley and Gateshead in the last 2 games, because you've got a huge bearing on the title winners?
Well, I think, is it done now?
I think it's done because of the result today.
Yeah. Well, as I said, it's nice to have a say in the league. I'm sure they won't thank us for it, but that's not our problem. We've just got to beat who's in front of us, and Gateshead and Brackley are the last 2 teams.
Well, if you as you say, you're going to go to the title winners next week at the International Stadium in Gateshead. So what a challenge that is, and I'm sure all the players will be up for it.
Yeah. Well, everyone struggled against them last time because they're a good side. So we've just got to go and see what we can do. Hopefully, do the same again today and play with no pressure and see what happens.
It seems to speak to a very good spirit in the squad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. We said we've got enough to lose, so what's the point? There's no point just like binning it off. You might as well try and have a say, and I think we have. So the morale's still high. I don't see why we'd drop off. We just want to have a good end to the season to go into next season and hopefully start a lot better. Because if we'd had a decent start, we'd be in the playoffs comfortably.
I know you're on a 2-year contract, so you're contracted to Hereford next season.
Yeah.
Be looking at this as a stepping stone for next season.
Yeah, well, as I said, we didn't start the season great. I didn't start the season great personally, but from Christmas sort of time, I've scored a lot more goals, and hopefully I can continue that into next season. We'll be in the playoffs from the start rather than fighting for it and trying to push it at the end.
So it seems to me you feel that you're an important cog in the Hereford setup now.
Well, I hope so. I've played every game in the season other than last week, obviously, because I was suspended. Saturday, sorry. But yeah, I'd like to think I'm important for next season. Obviously, I assume some players will leave, some players will come in, but I've just got to do what I can to stay in the team.
And it's important to give the fans a lift towards the end.
Well,
and that fight back has done it, hasn't it?
Yeah. I think sometimes they're a bit annoyed at us when sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not. But I think today we showed what we can do, and hopefully they'll support us next season like they have just today.
Well done today.
Thank you. Cheers.
How have you found your season in this league?
It's been a challenge. It's a lot more professional than where I was. But I think, as I said, I took a few months to sort of get into the swing of it. I didn't score a goal till, was it November or something? So it's nice to have scored more goals and got more assists and show that I can do it at this level.
I'm guessing the 2-year sort of deal was that the first season was learning what the about, and the second season kicked on.
I think it always helps having the security like that. And obviously the gaffer trusts me, and the same with H. We're both young, hadn't played at this level before, so it's nice to be able to ease into it, I suppose, and then hopefully I'm one of the first names on the team sheet. next season every week.
And you know all about the teams and the defenders that you're going
to
Yeah,
exactly. It's a lot more comfortable, I suppose, rather than everything being new. Next season I'll know pretty much all the teams and players and be used to the level, and it doesn't take so long to get into it.
And some of the tactics that Brackley's tried
to
do the last 15 minutes today.
It's the same as I said, there's plenty of teams like that in our league. They've got crappy pitches and they just play hoofball and they just get put Ketter in. Players like that and they're up there.
I suppose you have to learn to play them places.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter, you've got to play what's in front of you and where you are. You ain't got much choice about that, so it's nice to... Obviously, in the leagues below, there was places like that as well, but I think when you're here one week and then another place like that another week, it's quite a big difference.
And them teams that are quite well trained in this league are playing on that pitch, whereas the league below there might be still space.
And the managers, are very aware of what they're doing, and they don't try and play football, they don't try and hide it either.
Were you aware how physical this league would be?
I think so, yeah. Well, obviously, the leagues below, it's not any less physical, but the players are quicker, so they're strong and quick, rather than if you're a few leagues below, they're one or the other. They've not got all of it, but in this league, they're quick and strong, and can play. So I think I've adapted to it now, and it's just about drawing fouls if you can. If you don't think you're going to get the ball, try and get a foul.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ryan.